So we are back this week here with another grocery haul here. This grocery haul coming in just a little bit over $100, so $115.59 was the total for all of this. But let me tell you how I made that happen, and let me tell you what it was. So again, this is my healthy grocery haul. Now you might look and be like, there are some objectively not healthy things. Let me give a disclaimer. Okay, so it is the Super Bowl this weekend here. So you'll notice there are some unhealthy foods right here. Doritos, because my husband said, he's like, well, we have to have Cool Ranch Doritos for the Super Bowl. So I was like, okay. So we had to get the Cool Ranch Doritos. I had already told my sister-in-law that I would bring some queso and some tortilla chips for the Super Bowl. And it was funny. So there was this deal here. This is such a weird deal. Again, well, it's not as weird as the one from last week where it was like baby products and baby diapers and health foods put together. This one was buy 2 of these items, get 3 free. So it was like these things were included, right? Now, I will say, here's my disclaimer. My daughter's like, I want to be in the video, Mom. I want to be in the video. She always wants to be in the videos. Disclaimer, and this is something to be aware of when you're using grocery pickup, is you have to know your coupons, right? Kind of keep it in mind. Obviously, this is a good deal. So these are like, $4 or $5 each, right? Not cheap. They made a substitution, right? Which I'm okay with this. This is okay. Other than the Tostitos spinach dip, that's okay as far as like what it is. But sometimes when they do a substitution, then you don't get the coupon. So you have to be aware of that. And also like when they ask you, is the substitution okay? Tell them like, it's okay as long as I get this coupon that was still supposed to be applied, because they can make that happen. But if you don't say it, then you'll just not get that coupon, which in this case would be like $15. So really make sure that you, especially the coupons that are like your big hitters. Okay, if it's like $1 coupon here or there and you forget about it, it's okay. But these ones where it's like, no, literally that's the difference of like $15. That matters. But here's kind of what I got here. So I'm going to be doing some cottage cheese here with a little honey on it. As far as for health food, cottage cheese, 13 grams of protein here. Again, a lot of people talk about eating cottage cheese, but it is a good, half a cup for 80 calories and you get 13 grams of protein. That's pretty good. I found with a little bit of honey, it is pretty good. I also want to try here. I've seen people do it where they do the whipped cottage cheese. They like put it in the blender or something, and then it's like smooth, which that sounds lovely. And then sometimes people use it like as a dip, things like that. My other disclaimer about non-healthy foods here is this. We are having some friends over on Tuesday here, so there's going to be 4 of us maybe, and this is a cheap, ready to go. All you have to do is just add some butter. So it's ready to go. This is only $1.49. I think it's on sale for $1.49, but that's a really good way if you're looking for a very cheap dessert. That's also very easy. This is the way to go, and they're really tasty. If you want to make it a little fancier and have really impress people for a little bit more money, you could get 1. I'd probably do 2 if I wanted to do a bigger group, and stick it at the bottom of a baking pan. Kind of slightly undercook it, and then stick some vanilla ice cream on it when it's hot, and you got a pizookie, which I think everybody loves. I went ahead, I got some food for my daughter here, the green peas, again, and butternut squash, the organic here, baby toothpaste, Swiffer stuff. All that stuff is kind of just the average everyday stuff. Now, let me tell you about all of this stuff over here, because this is where I think a lot of the value came from this week. Again, I said the total here was 115 something. I can't remember all the change, but all of this from like the broccoli over here. And again, don't hate me. Don't hate. Just listen. Just listen. It all came from this. And this is not an advertisement or something. Believe me, every plate is probably not wanting to advertise with me, but I want to show you how you can use something like this and actually get a lot of value out of it. So I have an account and my husband has an account, and last week I showed you one that I had done on my account. Again, I ordered the first time when it's like 70% off, I cancel it. And now I ordered on my husband's account. And then it'll be a while before I order again, before they have that deal. But again, when I can get this kind of value, I really like to for a few reasons. So let's talk about what I got here. Again, there's going to be some lettuce wraps. You see a lot of healthy options. Brussels sprouts, which really aren't that cheap here. We got some zucchini. We got some stuff here. All of these little cheeses and sauces and things like that are really, it's nice just not to have to buy the whole container to try some new recipes. You got a little bit, again, some of these things, if we know we like the recipe, I don't mind investing in, you know, a thing of breadcrumbs or ponzu sauce or whatever the sauce might be or whatever the thing is. But if I don't know I like the recipe and I want to try that, I like this. So let me talk about where I think some of the value here is on every plate and why I think. So all of this, again, from the broccoli over, was all $41. Again, that's only the first time that you order it, and then after that obviously it goes up, but that's why I order it once and then cancel it. Let's look at all the meat that actually came with this and why I think it's a really good value. So I've got here, give me 1 second. All right, mommy's having to hold her daughter while she's videotaping this. So if I'm not able to really get at the meat here, you'll have to believe me about what's in the bottom. You see here, I've got here a lot of different meat here. I've got here, I've got chicken, sweet pork sausage here, ground turkey, ground beef here. Sorry, this is fighting a 9-month-old here, wrestling her down to the ground here. But you see, there's a lot of meat in here. We even got for an extra, it was an extra bonus deal here for $1. You could add on some of these ranch steaks. So again, a lot of meat. I don't know if you can really even see all the meat. Let me try to see all the meat in here. A lot of meat. We don't even normally eat that much meat here, but when we have a good value on it, I'm like, go for it, right? So again, all of these groceries here, $1.15. Again, I like the every plate. What I'll do when I go in is I will do the order. I'll sign up for it, and I'll put the next 2 weeks after I sign up for it as weeks I want to skip. So that way, hi, sweetie. That way I have a couple weeks to cancel, so I don't have to cancel it right away. I mean, I still try to cancel right away as soon as the box comes, but that way if I forget and I have a couple of days to do it before, because yeah, you don't want to order it and then not cancel it and it automatically sends you the next box. So hold on one more second. So that is the thing that I like to do. That gives me a little bit of time to, to actually do my cancellation, that sort of stuff. It works for me. Again, I know it's a little bit more grocery hacking here, but again, I feel like I don't know a lot of other ways that I could get that much meat, that much variety. Again, the flexibility of just having some different meals to try here is phenomenal. So that's just, again, not something you can do all the time, but when you do have the opportunity to do it, I definitely recommend doing it. The other thing I said, again, was I like to do it because it gives me recipes. Every plate is it's the best value meal kit, as I'm reading on the side of the box here. And the nice thing about that is they use relatively inexpensive ingredients, right? Carrots aren't that expensive, onions, that kind of stuff. This is not crazy. Peppers are, pretty good value and stuff like that. The meat is just where the cost is. But the nice thing about that is they're not that expensive to replicate. So that's the thing I love about making one of the recipes is like, oh, like if I like this recipe, it's not that expensive to replicate. So again, this is the grocery haul here. I would love to know what you guys think of this here. I haven't gotten any comments, and I would be honestly interested in knowing, I have some returning viewers and things like that, and I would love to know what are you guys finding valuable in these videos that's making you come back. I would love to know that, because again, otherwise I'm just trying to get myself inside your head and think about what value this is providing. So, but if you let me know in the comments like what you find useful, I will try to give you more of that in the future, so that way these videos can be packed full of value for you. And the comments really help. Again, thank you for the likes. You guys have been so kind to give likes on these videos here. Again, you can tell they are not great quality cinematography here. You know, I don't know a lot of YouTubers who have to, you know, grab their baby and wrestle the baby while they're filming. So thank you for being so gracious on giving these videos likes, and I really appreciate that. Have a wonderful week, and I will post something next week here with the next grocery haul. Good luck shopping, and I hope you get lots of good deals and save lots of money and make delicious meals for yourself and your family.